once again. A couple quick things. Number one, just kind of goofy. Would you prefer wearing your club's uniform in the All-Star game, or would you prefer wearing the MLB issued American jersey?
This year I like the way the uniforms look and everything, especially with the Seattle and the colors. But again, it would be nice to just have as part of the logo of that team that you're on there. But we have them on the hats too. So
sure.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough one, but I like it regardless.
Okay, there's 6 of you too. That would be kind of cool.
Yep, for
Real
sure.
quick about the pitch clock. I want to ask you, do you think baseball should adjust it for the postseason? Should it get rid of it?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like when you've been dealing with it all year, I feel like just keep it the same for the postseason because, again, it's part of the game. It's that we have to get used to. It's an advantage. Some guys that are able to work quicker than others. You can rush the hitters. Hitters got to step out. But again, that's where the umpires, I feel like, have done a good job with the umpires' discretion and just making sure, some of the hitters that they want to wait till when they look up, it's right at 8 seconds. And, it's part of their routine, and the pitcher's got to respect it, even though, at times, it's disrupting our timing a little bit as well. But, it's that push-pull.
It kind of feels weird, though, to have,
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to have a game decided by the pitch clock violation or anything like that. But, again, that's where we are right now in the game.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Name, as somebody who does a New York podcast, they were very happy to see the Yankee fan. You leave Boston and end up in Texas. So now, obviously, you've done very well. You're wearing a Ranger uniform in the All-Star game. Looking back on it, are you surprised that you did not find yourself back with the Red Sox for all the success you had there?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. We tried, though. I mean, they tried really hard. It was just we just couldn't come up to the agreement that we really wanted, and unfortunately, we had to go other routes.
Okay, so you're a Ranger. You're playing for a Hall of Fame manager in Bruce Bochy. There's kind of this new school sentiment that a manager doesn't matter too much, which, by the way, I think is total nonsense and total BS because I saw with your team with Cora, and I'm seeing it now with the Rangers. Losing team, you guys make some additions, manager, yourself included, and you're playing great baseball. How much does a guy like Bochy mean day in and day out to a club?
It's huge. Again, the experience that he's been able to have, and I think just the little moves that he makes during the game, the way he's able to kind of prepare other guys too for that moment coming up. It's something like AC did really well as well. Cora, they just see the game differently. They're able to slow it down in a lot of ways, and sometimes players don't see that, but then they're able to slow it down and explain it to us, and it helps us as ball players, and it helps us get better with the game.
Obviously in New York, Jacob DeGrom going from New York to Texas, wanted to see what he was going to do. He's having a big year. What was it like being a part of that clubhouse? He was very emotional. Obviously, Tommy John, that's something you've gone through. Have you guys had a lot of deep conversations about that or not really?
No, yeah, I mean, we talked about it, obviously, especially in the moment. I mean, we're right there in the clubhouse together. He's in the rotation. We see each other all the time. And, it's one of those, obviously, never want to have to experience it, but, he has to have that second Tommy John. And, just kind of going through about it. He had different questions about, from the first one compared to the second one, which his were so far separated. You know what I mean? It's kind of like he's having his first one again. And like you talked about earlier, too, he was having a great year. He's throwing like he usually does. You know what I mean? It's just trying to keep him healthy, and he'll be ready to go for us next year.